White just played. Queen takes g7. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. Knight takes e2 check. King h1. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Knight takes c4. Pause the video to spot black's next move. Pawn takes c4. On d5. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Rook takes b2. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. King castled queenside check. King e8. King takes b2. On g5. Black's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Rook b2. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. King castled queenside check. King e8. Black is looking to play rook takes f2 and secure a strong hold in the game. King takes b2. Move preferred by white. Bishop c5. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White just played. On g4. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. King castled kingside. Black is aiming to play queen takes f4. Queen takes f4. Rook takes f4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop g3. Move preferred by white. Queen takes f3. Queen takes f3. Rook takes f3. Bishop e2. White has no response. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Bishop b4. Pause the video to find out white's response. King castled queenside check. King e7. Bishop takes g7. Knight f6. Bishop takes h8. Rook takes h8. White has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Knight fd2. Pause the video to find out black's response. White is looking to play knight takes e4 and dominate the board. King castled kingside. Move preferred by black. Black wants to play rook e8. Knight c4. Bishop takes g2. Bishop takes g2. Rook takes e2 check and secure a strong hold in the game. Knight c3 was chosen by white. White is planning to play knight takes e4. Knight takes e4. Knight takes e4 and secure a strong hold in the game. Bishop takes d5. Move preferred by black. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Knight e4. Rook e8. Black wants to play knight c6. Bishop d2. Knight d4. Queen d3. Knight f6. King castled queenside. Knight takes e4 and take decisive advantage. Bishop d2 was chosen by white. Knight f6. Knight takes f6 check. Pawn takes f6. King castled queenside. White is preparing to play queen g4 check. King f8. Queen h5. Knight d7. Bishop d3. Rook e6. Bishop f5. Queen e7. Queen takes h7 and seizes the initiative. Rook takes e2 played by black. Bishop takes e2. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Bishop takes b5. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Pawn takes b5. Queen takes a8. King castled kingside. Black's idea is to play bishop b7. Queen takes f8 check. Bishop takes f8 and take decisive advantage. On b4 move preferred by white. Bishop takes b4. On a4. White is planning to play pawn takes b5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop b7 move preferred by black. Queen takes f8 check. Bishop takes f8. Pawn takes b5. Knight d8. Black is looking to play. Pawn h6. Rook e1. Queen c2. Bishop a3. Bishop takes a3. Rook takes a3. Knight takes e4. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes e4 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn e5 was chosen by white. Knight d5. Knight e4. Pawn f5. Knight d6. Bishop takes d6. Pawn takes d6. Queen takes d6. Bishop a3. White has no response. Let's go to the next game. White played Queen e2. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Bishop takes d2 check. King takes d2. King castled queenside check. King c3. White is looking to play queen takes e4 and seize the initiative. Queen takes a4 played by black. Queen c4. Queen a3 check. King c2. Rook d5. Black might go for rook c5. King b1. Rook takes c4 and secure a strong hold in the game. King b1 was chosen by white. Rook a5. Queen g4 check. On f5. Black's idea is to play queen a2 mate and seize the initiative. Queen c4 move preferred by white. Rook d8. Black might go for queen a1 check. King c2. Rook a2 check. Queen takes a2. Queen takes a2 check and seize the initiative. King c2 was chosen by white. Rook c5. Black intends to play queen a2 check. King c3. Rook d2. Rook c2. Rook takes c2 check and establish a winning position. Rook a1 move preferred by white. White is planning to play rook takes a3 and dominate the board. Queen b4 played by black. Black is looking to play rook d2 check. King c1. Queen b2 mate and establish a winning position. Rook d1 move preferred by white. Rook takes c4 check. Bishop takes c4. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen e7. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. King castled kingside. White's idea is to play pawn takes d7 check and dominate the board. Pawn takes e6 was chosen by black. Pawn takes e6. Bishop takes e6. Rook e1. White might go for knight d5. Bishop takes d5. Queen takes d5. King castled queenside. Rook takes e7 and dominate the board. King d8 move preferred by black. Knight d4. White might go for knight takes e6 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook g6 move preferred by black. Queen f3. White wants to play queen takes b7 and dominate the board. Bishop g7 played by black. Black intends to play bishop takes d4 and dominate the board. Knight d5 was chosen by white. White is preparing to play knight takes e7 and establish a winning position. Queen d7 move preferred by black. Knight takes e6 check. Rook takes e6. Knight f4. White is setting up to play knight takes e6 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook e8 move preferred by black. Queen takes b7. Rook c8. Rook a d1. Bishop e5. Knight d3. White wants to play knight takes e5. Rook takes e5. Rook takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Rook takes d7 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop d4 was chosen by black. Queen d5. Rook takes e1 check. Rook takes e1. Pawn c5. Knight f4. White considers playing knight e6 check. King e7. Knight takes c5 check and establish a winning position. Bishop e5 move preferred by black. Rook e4. White considers playing knight d3. Rook c6. Knight takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Queen takes e5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn c4 move preferred by black. Queen g8 check. Queen e8. Queen takes h7 move preferred by white. Pawn h5. Knight g6. Pawn a5. Knight takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Queen h6. White is aiming to play queen d6 check. Queen d7. Queen takes e5 and secure a strong hold in the game. King d7 was chosen by black. Queen d2 check. King e6. Queen takes a5. King f6. Black has no response. Let's go to the next game.